By the way of introduction, my name is student Alvarez Bongo from the Stars University. At 227 session 2, I'll be talking with you about the tags, element, and attributes. For example, we talk about the paragraph tags. The paragraph tags, in the paragraph tags, we talk about the element within the paragraph tags. We call that the element in the paragraph tags. And anything that have a closing tag side of it, it refers to as you have to have the element in it for it to become a tags or closing tag in the opening tag. That why in my own understanding, anything that have a closing tag side of it, you have to have an element in it within it in the tag. HTML tag can be also a self-closing tag. Tags does not contain other element within the tags. The tags don't have element. Even you put tags, you put your bracket open and bracket open slash and you put different tags, then you put writing within the tags. It don't contain all element. Getting what I try to say? Yeah, get example on about the input tag. You use it on the form to put in your first name or your last name, your email address or something like that. So the input tag is a self-closing tag. You use it on form, you put in your email address, your last name, and birthday or year. The tag itself is another element, but the text are in the tags refers to an element. It can be reflect on the browser. When you go on your browser, you refresh your browser after putting in your work in VS Code or other HTML app that you know. You can use it to reflect it on your browser. Yes, let us come to attributes. All HTML tags can have attributes. You can use to change behavior or add information to the element in the element. Have an attribute that called the global attribute. You get me? It can be used refers to a global attribute, which can apply to any element. In the attribute, you will see the name equal. They get a special value. Yeah, the sign above it. You see it. Then you put your element in the values. That will show that this is a value in the element. And the value will all be in a quote, and you know that this is a value. When you go in your HTML in your VS Code file, you know that this is a value in your VS Code file. We have an element specific attribute which you only use on a particular element. Yes, we are done with our HTML tags, element, and attributes. We'll be moving on to the insert image. Inside HTML, we have a type called img. So img used to add image to your background or your browser. You can add image to your browser. Any photo you want to add to your browser in HTML. When you put it in your VS Code, if you insert it in your image and in your image setting, insert, you add it to an image setting, you will review it to go look at it at your browser, and you will see it displayed on your. In my computer now, I have a picture of myself, image.jpg. Yes, as I'm speaking to you now, but I'm not having that time to. I don't have that energy or the facility to review it on my screen. But in my computer now, I have an image of myself. So if you want to create an image file, you put a tag in img. it will come there equal img script scr equal. It will bring your whole format to you. Then you will be able to insert your image name. The name you save for your image, you will be able to insert it in the image and insert in the image area. Get me? You'll be able to insert it there. Then it will display on your browser. You will see your photo when you want to do the background. You see that you'll see your photo in your browser. In the image tag, you have the source and the attribute. You can put your image that you save with the name for my own image.jpg. You can add it there for my own. You can add it on your source. So if you finish adding the image tag to the source, you go on your browser and load it. You will see your picture on your screen, but it will be big. So as for now, we will come to the layout. Yeah, the alt attribute will describe which type of image we put on the browser. So the alt attribute will be there to search. When you go to search for your image or any image you see, it will come there. So the alt attribute is used to describe the alt on your browser, or anytime you go on Google, you try to search, you will see the alt attribute on your browser. So we have the alt attribute called the class. So for me, I will put the class attribute equal R on my class. For it to not be large on the page, for you to reduce it to your normal size on the page, you will go to your style sheet. You put width dot. You go to your style sheet. You put width dot. Then you will put the number of width you want on our. For example, for me, I put 100, or I put 20, or I put 200 on my width sheet. Then I go even again. Then I put the height. I make the height maybe low, or I made height 80. For the height, they get the length and the height, the width and the height on your photo. So you make it, you minimize it, you make it look fit exactly on the sheet the way you want it to be on your sheet. If you want it for it to be big, you can leave it as is. Or if you want to reduce it to your size the way you want it on your sheet, it will be okay. But for me, I don't want it for it to be big like that. I don't want it for it to be big like this. Or I want it for it to be at least for it to fit on my sheet. For it to fit on my sheet, I will know that this is what I have on my sheet. This is how I'm able to put some my paragraph. Yes, for it to fit, or even beyond the paragraph. So I rest my case. I rest my topic for today. Thanks.